Oh, hey, boys, girls. Welcome to the Pyrrho Show. Illusions exist. Episode 32. And you know it's a show because there's a green screen. Let me silence this theme song, you guys. See, for years, I had tried to just have a conversation. Obviously, I've given in. Now it's a show. It's got an intro, all kinds of stuff. You're gonna love it. My wife made this mug. It doesn't. The lighting doesn't do it justice because I have all these lights all over and stuff to make the green screen. I have other ideas about how it could be done, but this is a umbrella light system. Okay, talking about the Shtickenhammer. Shtickenhammer666, 666. And I haven't watched it, so we're going to give a watch to it. And I did do an audio check, saw maybe 30 seconds or something. That's why I had to put these on. As a matter of fact, I should probably check the audio. I'll play him, and the first thing I'll do is check the audio to make sure, because it was all echoey. I was trying to do it without the headset, but it didn't work. Let me see. Huh. Why does the stream not show it streaming? Should be streaming. Okay, there. Alright. And let's see what it sounds like when I play Shtickenhammer. Hold on, you guys. Let's see what it sounds like when I play. Not there. Okay, so wait. Okay, so that should be silenced. But first, so many windows and just one screen over here. No, that's not good. There we go. Here we go, Shtick. Nope, one more video for the day. Let's see if I catch it. That doesn't sound very good. Let's try this. I see. Hold on. I'll get it. I know you can't hear it yet, right? I can. It's okay, don't worry.
Jostling going on with them. So, okay, let me be clear. So, don't construe anything that I say here as a defense of the ADL or anyone donating to them. I would never go on with them myself. So,
okay,
let me. But I have a feeling when I first saw that PewDiePie had donated $50,000.
You see how confusing this guy is.
My immediate thought, at first was probably the same as everyone else's. Oh, he's been blackmailed or something. And a lot of people, I believe that genuinely, that they basically told him, look, pony up some cash very visibly and support us, otherwise we're going to make your life, we're going to get you kicked off YouTube. Then I thought of something. He's so far out ahead. He's by far the biggest and most popular YouTuber. He's got millions of dollars.
So the ADL is the Anti-Defamation League. So the idea here is that PewDiePie was probably blackmailed, because who would be against defamation of people of the Jewish persuasion, right? So the ADL is the Anti-Defamation League, and who would be against defamation? They must be shutting him out of, the media. Okay.
he were to join like BitChute tomorrow, he'd have, probably 1 million people following him within a week. He doesn't have to worry about being censored. He's become such a well-known brand that by merely branching out, like he could make the ADL's life, by the way, atrociously difficult if he got on Gab and Minds and BitChute. And I encourage him to, like in the...
I don't know why that's having a problem. I don't think so. The ADL, how influential? Why do you think? It's just kind of funny. It's like when people acted like Microsoft was the biggest thing in computers, and because it was the hottest thing, and IBM was bigger. Now, Microsoft did get bigger. Now they talk about Amazon, and I believe Microsoft is bigger now. So they're the IBM. So whoever's the hot big, who's really influential? So PewDiePie as an individual is making a lot of money, but I mean, it remains to be seen how much he would make without the corporate support of a platform like YouTube. Though he must be on Twitch, right?
Off chance, 1 in a million chance he's looking for PewDiePie ADL responses and sees this. Fucking get on here on these sites and, help Alt Tech to grow. Because it'd be a huge boost, number one, for Alt Tech, but number two, I mean, he'd obviously be number one on these sites overnight. It'd be hilarious to see people.
I guess I just need to listen because I agree. I think PewDiePie should go start an Alt Tech.
People's reaction. It'd generate a lot of controversy, therefore get him more money. He's so big that I don't think there's any possibility that YouTube would ever ban him unless he were to do something that were so fucking far out. Like if he were to make a video where it's 10 hours of him saying racial slurs or something, okay, that'd probably get him banned. But as long as he's
9 hours.
more or less towing the line, he can be edgier than the average person, and he doesn't really have to worry. The
True.
idea that there's anything, I mean...
I can see why this guy's so
ADL
popular,
blackmail
this
him, therefore.
shtick
If
guy.
censorship's not on the table, I'd have to assume that he did something like totally shifty and he got blackmailed. I don't really believe that that's the case, though. Or maybe like some other leftist group, like they got him, actually there's a private stream of him and he was saying...
Old lives
N-word
matter.
Over and over. I don't think that actually happened.
Boomer lives matter.
So barring
Oh,
that,
I
I have
it.
to assume this might be a 4D chess move. And then I was thinking about it,
4D
I'm like,
chess.
there's one other possibility here. He spent 50 grand. Now to PewDiePie, he makes millions
I'm taking
of dollars
your word
a year.
for it,
50 grand
Shtick.
is not a lot of money to the dude. He's rich.
Yeah.
He spends 50 grand on
It's
a
like
video that, millions and
100
millions of people are going to watch.
for us.
Fundamentally what happened is that he convinced millions of people that the ADL had blackmailed someone they really like, making their lives difficult. It's a very effective ad campaign. $50,000 bought him literal legions of foot soldiers to go after a group that defamed him and tried to get him off YouTube in the first place. The ADL openly attacked PewDiePie. The ADL openly attacks every YouTuber whenever they get a chance. They hate independent
Everyone.
content creation.
They've attacked
They want
me
something
hundreds
to
of
complain
times.
about so that people donate money to them, and they want to shake people down for even more money, and they want attention because it makes them money.
You don't like money,
but now
though,
they're getting
do you,
negative attention.
Shticky?
Now you've got millions of people convinced that, people, do you think that the average Gen Zer, and PewDiePie's audience tends to be younger, knows
Gen
what the
Zer.
ADL even is? No, they don't have any clue. But now they've all Googled something. What did they Google in the wake of him mentioning that he gave money to the ADL? Oh, PewDiePie ADL. What did they see when they Googled it? ADL tries
He's
to get PewDiePie
anti-Semite.
censored. ADL hates PewDiePie. PewDiePie is a Nazi. PewDiePie is a racist, says SPLC. All those groups that defamed him now, they're getting plenty
PewDiePie
of
realizes
traffic.
that
Too
he's
bad
made a
most of it's
mistake,
overwhelmingly
obviously, or
negative.
else he wouldn't
He
give
just
money to the
basically
ADL.
dog whistled to have his fans march on the ADL and then
Really?
protest their existence.
Really?
If
Wait
that
a
was
sec.
his goal, then excellent. Definitely worked.
Okay, just for the record, I think that Shtickenhammer is a... it's like every time someone wins the presidency, everybody that predicted it is a genius for 4 years. And if it's a long shot, like the people that predicted that Carter was going to win, as soon as he entered the race, Carter's fans said he's going to win. And then they were right. They must be geniuses. They're going to predict every... No, that was the last one. So that's how I categorize Shtickenhammer. Now, this is a perfect example of... He obviously doesn't want to turn on the PewDiePie PewDiePie, he's not going to turn on PewDiePie. PewDiePie is powerful and Trump-like. So let me reverse engineer why this is really smart. And people did it for Obama. Though, you know, Obama's the closest I've seen to having some, like, he backstabbed on sort of the marriage equality thing we thought, or, you know, and or Clinton did, you know, no, him was gays in the military, right? Kind of jujitsu, but he did come around to these things that we thought, you know. So there's some, you know, 1.9 to 2.1, you know, a dimensional chess. But it's always funny how people that do when they're fans. So to me, what this signals is that he doesn't like this, what it obviously means, giving $50,000. Because I agree, it's not anything to PewDiePie, but it's enough to be a symbol. And it's a significant amount of money for a donation, and especially to an organization that's criticized you. And so as a signal, it basically says they were right to criticize me. But it's a crypto double reverse psychology to say, hey, go attack those guys, which would be interesting because that'll probably result in PewDiePie having to give them more money. I guess you don't understand how it works when you start getting a lot of money.
You know, here we are, you know, many hours later.
You get freedom!
Still front page news.
Nope.
And it's, I mean, here's the thing.
Get more slavery.
No reasonable person would suggest
really nice
that there would be any
really nice
legitimate
bathtubs.
reason for him to donate money to the ADL. It doesn't make any sense. It literally wouldn't make any sense whatsoever for PewDiePie to give money to an organization that openly defamed him and tried to ruin his career.
Unless he was admitting he was
Doesn't make
wrong.
any sense. PewDiePie is
He must be admitting he was wrong.
Played the game
joking
of being
about
like, well,
the Holocaust.
I'm so sorry, my material appears to have spawned, you know, racist memes.
That's his characterization.
Look, he's a content creator. He's a big one. He obviously understands branding and stuff.
Big
He's well
one.
aware of the fact that it's bullshit, and he's not causing hate.
He
spouts memes and he does gaming streams and
reflecting
shit
hate.
like that. Basically, Y7 fucking videos, and he's very family friendly, and he's very, very mainstream. The fact that he's the biggest YouTuber has in part to do with his superior editing skills.
You know why? Because YouTube's obviously a meritocracy.
It has nothing to do with
you
politics.
can't get that popular without a
His foray into
meritocracy
politics
of it.
was limited to essentially
Think about it.
Every
game is fair, everybody.
Pepe or something.
It's a
Pepe's
game.
not racist. The ADL
Pepe's not racist.
so doesn't make it so. In fact, if anything, gives evidence against it.
Right.
I would say there's
because anything that Anti-Defamation League says is wrong. Like, for example, they don't like Hitler.
Need in order to attack the ADL. Because now it's what is every goddamn fucking YouTuber talking about right now? PewDiePie being blackmailed by the ADL and how shifty they are.
Oh, they are?
Well, that's good.
You're right, I am.
A lot of people
Holy
don't know
shit!
anything about the ADL. This isn't mostly
This is taking over the
channels.
internet.
Keemstar's joking about it. He's not particularly political.
I haven't seen him for a while.
Like tech activism and stuff. He's not. I mean, he doesn't sit there analyzing Democratic
Keemstar,
party polls.
I forget who
He's
that
coming
was.
from
I've seen him in the
shit like that. People
IBS
saying, well, it's mystifying
crowd
to me.
back
The
in the
ADL
day
must
when I
have
was
something on
watching,
PewDiePie,
monitoring
or maybe
that.
His 4D chess of in some way. I think the latter. Because I don't
Spotlight.
think PewDiePie's a scumbag, so I can't see him being blackmailed in that sense. And as far as him worrying about being censored, what? Did Susan give him a call and say, look, if you don't donate to the
Swedish or
ADL
something,
on your
obviously.
100 million subscriber celebratory video, we're going to can your YouTube channel. Yeah, that would go over really well.
I'm
It'd be really, really great for YouTube to kick off their biggest user, for whom millions of other people would probably leave the platform, and that would cause a never-ending spiral of YouTube hemorrhaging users.
They would just stop watching everybody. PewDiePie's the only one they care about. They wouldn't watch any of their other YouTube subscriptions.
We'll start promoting T-Series. Maybe they got worried. Maybe he got worried about that. He was afraid that he'd get banned for bitch lasagna or something. He's not going to get banned off YouTube. He's the biggest fucking user on one of the biggest tech platforms in the whole world. Yeah, he's gonna get.
Well, I agree with you there.
Like he's the
because
average.
He's gonna cuck out to the ADL. Obviously, that's gonna keep him
I don't
on.
think that extends to that particular glitch.
It's 4D chess. What you do is you give in to him.
As far as the
then
ADL
you get
goes,
to still be on their platform.
Yeah.
You
People
destroy
shouldn't
them
give any money to
with
them, but if you're
your
gonna give money to
fans.
them in such a way
They
that
don't
millions of other
notice.
people will attack
You
them.
can stay on the
Yeah,
platform.
maybe it
See,
could
if
be
that
effective, or
happens,
maybe
he'll have
it's-
to
maybe it's
give
just
him $1
straight up
million.
irony. He's doing this to generate controversy, and in a couple days
Call
he's
his
going to make a video.
fans
I'm
jerks.
just joking. I took the donation
Stop
back, and now I'm
attacking
giving it to
the ADL, you
Breitbart or
guys.
something. That'd be hilarious.
Only
That's
it's
about
more
all.
like PewDiePie. Stupid tacking diverge. Stop. Stupid tacking. Stupid tacking ADL, you guys. Wait, is that racist? Oh, fuck. Oh, it's too late. I'm already streaming. Let's see if anybody is here and has joined me for the Sticks and Hammer show. Oh, shoot. No, don't do that. No. No. Oh, my God. Okay. It's kind of louder than I wanted it. There we go. It's late. I was working late, so it's like 2:35 now. So nobody's probably up, but maybe because, you know, I'm in the East Coast. It's the latest time zone. There's all these. Here we go. Nope. Nobody else. Too late at night. What? And it says 30 Elizabeth Warren? That makes no sense. This is supposed to be 32. Watching Shtickenhammer 666. Jesus Christ. YouTube's so buggy. Shtickenhammer. I had a whole big description too. Fuck it. It's gonna save now. Oh, I'll change it. Saved. So what's going on? Okay, that's the PewDiePie video. That's the PewDiePie video. All right, it's working. It's working. It's a show because there's a green screen.